What's up, guys? Voice of Flex here, aka B Green Flex, and today we're back with another video. I told y'all I was gonna be back uploading at least every other day, and now it has been the every other day, second day since my last upload. So here we are. And again, I will be doing a full breakdown of why I took a long hiatus, as well as a new room / new crib tour very shortly, very soon I should say. My new gaming chair came in. I don't know if you can notice the red, and also it's got a massager in it, which I don't know if you can hear, but anyway, nice little touch. But still have a couple more things to do. But for now, we're going to do another reaction video. And today, it's going to be an It's Complicated video. Love his channel. Make sure you go check him out. I'll make sure to link him in the description as well. But today's video is Only Want Sex. Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women. It's Complicated.
Do you believe that men initially do really nice things for women because they eventually want sex?
A majority of the time.
If so, why would a woman ever accept an extravagant offer from a man if she wasn't interested in having sex?
Because why not just get what you can?
There are some greedy broads out there, you know? If you're not gonna give when you take.
I mean, they're the ones asking you, and they don't have to do something extravagant. It's a choice, and they're choosing to do it, and you're just accepting it. It is what it is.
Isn't that leading a man on?
Yes. And I don't agree with it.
See, these women seem older, maybe 30s, even maybe even 40s. So they're probably actually going to agree with a lot of things that are said in this video. I've never watched this video, but it's one of his newer ones, came out a couple weeks ago. But whatever it is, you know, the only want sex, whatever it is that they ask and stuff, they're probably going to agree with most of it. Because usually older women have been through enough and have lived in multiple eras where they know, like, what's really going on and how women really are and how men really are, stuff like that. So we'll see.
Yes, leading a man on for extravagant said offer without putting out.
Nice guy and a good man. Nice guys will play the part because they're expecting something in return. Nice guys will do favors for women with the expectation of sex as a return favor.
Yep.
Good men will do favors because out of the goodness of their heart for the goodness of humanity and without expecting something in return.
Cat. The whole point of the question is guys are doing stuff and look at her eyes. Perfect pause. But most men are doing things with the expectation of sex or relationship or something. Now, I do understand her logic in the fact that, yeah, there are some guys out there that genuinely just, you know, here you go, whatever. But in general, even breaking it down to a subconscious level, what the hell? The fuck? Most men, even breaking it down to a subconscious level, are doing these things because they want sex. Even if they're not consciously thinking about it, they're doing it.
Why do so many women think sex is the only thing?
Bruh, we always talk about this. I always mention this in my videos. It's like just the way their energy, something about women like this. I mean, of course, she's got the pink hair, you know, she's got the rings and piercings and stuff. But it's just the like, everyone, it's like she's just so excited, and like her eyes are just like, and it's just, I'm not taking anything away from that. If you're happy, you're happy. Women live in a very delusional world. But it's just so funny because it's always very obvious when you run into a woman like this that they are like this. You already know the kind of answer she's going to give, or you know kind of what like she's going to talk about or what her talking points are going to be. And I just think it's so funny. She's attractive. Hey, can't take that away from her. But I think it's always just so funny when girls have this just over exacerbated energy about them, when it's like, is life really that good? Now, I'm not complaining. I love life. I'm glad to be able to live it. I'm glad that I have the blessings that I do, but you don't see me just I just think it's so funny.
I think men care about when it's usually just the first thing.
Probably because we all been through the same shit over and over and over again. Like, every guy that walks up to you, that's what they want from you. Like, they want to sleep with you. It's like hit it and quit it type shit, period.
They think it's the only thing because
What did I say? You already know what she's about. Hit it and quit it type shit, period. Hey, get it, girl? Yeah. I'm kind of being an idiot now. But you see what I'm saying, though? Like, I literally just pointed out the fact of everything about the way she was standing, looking, her facial expressions was like, okay, we kind of know what type of girl she is. And she ended her comment with, period. Like, unnecessary.
As you know, we vultures, we men, we lions out here. We pounce on everything we see.
If you're gonna fuck me on the first date.
It's no wonder today's smart shoppers have made Harbor Freight America's #1 tool store.
Got caught with him.
Hey,
got another one.
Fastest growing mobile provider in the nation.
Hey, so full disclosure, I actually had YouTube Premium when I was making videos before, and now I don't, but it only happened recently because I had a shared account with my sister, and, you know, but I'm getting it back again because besides making these videos and not having interruptions, it's also just super clutch, and I kind of just learned to live with it, but nah, it's definitely worth the fucking money. So if you don't have YouTube Premium, even though it sucks giving in to their shit, it's kind of worth it because you can have your videos playing in the background with your phone closed. You don't have to worry about ads, all that kind of shit. So yeah, but let's go back.
We men, we lions out here. We pounce on everything we see.
If you're gonna fuck me on the first date, then I don't want to be with you because you obviously don't care about anything else than what the fuck I look like.
She said, if you're gonna fuck me on the first date. Well, technically, fucking involves two people. So if you are allowing him to fuck you on the first date, then what do you look like, my friend? So maybe she didn't mean it that way, but the way she worded it was, am I stupid?
I believe that a lot of women think it's the only thing a man cares about because it's the first thing. Because for women, we tend to prioritize where something is going, where the intentions are, where the investments are, whereas a man likes to start with the sex and then determine whether or not he wants to factor in any of those other things.
Yep. We'll say when she first popped up a few clips ago, like a few cuts ago, the way her eyes were and whatever, I was kind of like, okay, but ever since that first clip of her, she's actually been kind of spot on. And that goes back to the whole thing that men prioritize sex first, prioritize looks first, all that kind of stuff, whereas women prioritize emotions first and prioritize not even relationships, but just an emotional connection and stuff like that. So she is right, but it's just one of those things that we have a huge disconnect with technology and with the feminist movement that back, for hundreds, thousands of years, people didn't think about that stuff. We just knew that that's how it was.
And because of that, that is one of the last things we consider most often, whereas that's one of the first things men consider. For us, it feels like if that's what they're jumping to, then all the things before it must not matter to them.
What is the first thing that pops into your head when you see a really hot guy?
Damn. Damn, he's hot.
I hope he notices me.
I observe how much work he's taken to get there.
I respect that answer because all the other ones, of course, they're women. Oh, he's hot. Damn. Hope he notices me, which is a very woman-like answer, very feminine answer. I want the hot guy that I think is hot to come approach me. Cool. But I respect that answer because being a hot guy, I mean, of course, part of it is genetics and looks, but a lot of it is also how you carry yourself, your energy, in a sense of do you carry a masculine energy? Are you fit? Are you in shape? Do you take care of yourself cosmetically? Did you come in a suit versus coming in a freaking, I got some damn joggers on right now. I'm about to chill at the crib, but did you come in a suit? Are you clean cut versus looking like a bum? So I respect that answer because she obviously understands that being a hot guy is way more than just looks. Being a hot girl is strictly looks. If you're hot, you're hot. Whereas being a hot guy, because of the answer she just gave a few seconds ago, is way more than just the looks. It's men prioritize all these other things first. So it's, in order for me to be able to get the sex, I have to have money. I have to make you impressed with me. I have to be good looking, like all these other things. So it takes a lot more to get to that point. So I respect the fact that she respects that.
The physical and mental discipline that it would have taken to get to that point. I reflect on the fact that that must have taken some good qualities and character for him to have achieved that look. I don't immediately think about, I want to sleep with him. I more observe the amount.
I think that I see them and they're hot and I just want to sleep with them.
And this is the influence that women have around them. So this was a genuinely interested woman that was engaging in the conversation, giving very clear-cut answers, very logical, consent answers. Even if she is drunk, she seems to be carrying herself well. If this was your girlfriend, her best friend that she's out with right now at the club is saying, I just ain't high, I just want to sleep with him.
I think that's actually a perfect example of how different people can be. What I see is I see the effort that they put into that. What she sees is a really, really hot guy that she wouldn't mind getting in bed with.
And she's not going to let them girls influence her. At least for now. Slay
Everybody's
it!
different, men and women.
What are your thoughts on the following expression? Men fall in love with their eyes, women fall in love with their ears.
I think that's true because men say a lot of, tend to say a lot
They're
of
foreign.
things to get to get to a woman to do certain things. Like they lie and stuff like that, or may like love bomb kind of, but that doesn't
Exaggerate the
necessarily
truth.
mean that he's
Embellish the
meaning
truth.
those kind of things. And women believe it.
Isn't that why women wear makeup and it's why men lie?
Yep.
No.
Exactly true.
No.
I don't.
You could tell the girl in the blue is the girl on the right is living in a fantasy world because she said no, it's delusion. No, that's exactly what it is. Women wear makeup and dress provocatively and all these things because even though they claim to be feminists and all this shit, they understand that men are attracted to the looks. And why men lie and embellish the truth and try and flex and all these things is because they understand that women look for natural security, prosperity, future father to their kids, future protector, all these things. She gets it, the one girl on the left, but come on now.
Also, pretty girls have endless opportunities with the same guy.
Facts.
Isn't that why women wear makeup and it's why men lie?
That's cute. I like it, but men also have beards to hide their faces.
And hats.
So we all do things to hide our faces with the eyes and appear better looking to people.
When it comes to relationships,
Thought they were going to say, yes, that's true, but because I called it out in one of their first clips, and I was like, they look older, they're probably going to agree with most of this stuff, which that was just a little, like, silly, thing we've all heard, women wear makeup, men lie, whatever, but I thought they were going to say yes. Instead, they tried to be defensive about it and say, oh, well, men also have beards. Come on now.
what do women bring to the table?
Where women were just superior, period.
What did I literally say? I think it's been, 4 or 5 minutes now? I literally said the way she carries herself, the look she has on her face, her expressions, everything about her is straight Instagram, TikTok, feminist energy, and you already know the kinds of things she's going to say. And then literally right after that, she ended her comment or her rebuttal with period. And then now we fast forward to this part in the video. Mind you, we've been going for almost 14 minutes, so I apologize for that because we still got a long way to go. But come on, bruh. Literally, he said, I don't even know what the fuck he said because I'm so bothered by this shit. She said, I'm not superior, period. Like, bro, even if y'all were superior, I could read you like a book. Just exactly the way you're... Just based off of how you look and the way you carry yourself and everything about you, I could tell you exactly what this girl says on a day-to-day basis and how she feels about the world.
Some women believe that they don't have to bring anything to the table, and just by being a woman, that's enough. Other women believe that they should bring character, morals, standards, loyalty, intellect.
I like this chick, bro. I really like this. I'm going to stop pausing it as much because, like I said, we're almost 15 minutes in now and not even halfway through the fucking video. But hey, fuck it. But I like this chick, bro. Like, she actually is very, very logical, very rational. She has a good understanding of the male and female attraction, sexual attraction, what we look for. Like, she seems to think about things in a very logical way, which is a man a masculine trait, but just in general, it's not necessarily. It's just she understands, you know what, though? It's probably because she's, you know, probably in her early 30s. You can kind of tell. But I just appreciate the fact that she's not delusional. She's very understanding, and she gets it.
Conversation, fun, livelihood.
What do I bring to the table?
So I'm thinking.
Nothing.
Sense of
Literally
humor?
nothing.
No.
Yeah, humor. I do a lot in the beginning too. I also put
In the beginning.
myself out there and pretend like I'm a very homely homemaker, and then as time goes on, I let that go.
And that's why she looks like she's in her late 30s or early 40s and why she's still single. Because a man that's going to marry you is going to pay attention to those things.
A lot of women have brought those
Bro, her friend is like out of it. Her friend is drunk as hell, bro.
things to the table, and then they've gotten screwed by men who took advantage of what they were bringing to the table. Now, unfortunately, I do believe that men have a mentality of, you think about a mentality that a man is taught for work. Get as much as you can for as little effort as possible. That's how you climb the ladder. Most men are not taught how to do relationships. They're taught how to succeed in the workplace. And a lot of men, because they aren't taught relationships from their fathers, they transfer that mentality into relationships.
I agree. And that's also a very underlying issue that most men don't grow up with their fathers, i.e. myself. But I also not disagree, but don't like the fact that she didn't acknowledge. She said that women experience a lot of manipulation as far as men doing things for them or taking them out, whatever, pursuing them to get sex, and they get the sex and whatever. But she also didn't acknowledge the fact that most men, especially in today's society, with social media and with this robust energy of feminism, there's a lot more men getting taken advantage of financially, physically, spiritually by women that completely goes unnoticed. Because you have all these nice guys, simps, whatever, that sit there and do things for women and, you know, take them out on dates and stuff like that. And the woman the whole time is fucking one dude, you know. And so I appreciate all the things that she had mentioned, but I also would have liked that she had touched on some of that stuff.
What we end up seeing then is men that are testing the waters. How little can I put in for a maximum return? And women feel used. Because of that, women feel like they don't have to bring anything to the table anymore, and that they should just be appreciated for just simply being there. And it's a very toxic cycle.
Very true. But again, it's also, there's a lot of dudes out there that have taken girls on dates countless times and nothing ever comes with it. So, devil's advocate.
Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move. What are women expected to do to build a relationship?
Well, I feel like a woman is where it all starts. Like, without a woman, there would be no relationship. Like, I don't know. Men don't know what they're doing without a woman. So, like, why do you think men are always chasing women? Because what are they supposed to do without us?
I mean, stereotypically, women are supposed to be these pretty little feathers that, you know, guys can pick up and you can wine and dine and take home, so that's what they're supposed to bring to the table.
Could that possibly be a reason why so many men want sex without relationships?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is it fair to assume that the women who complain men only want sex is because sex is all those women are bringing to the table?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'm a woman, so I'm crazy. I can do whatever I want.
Her friend's gone.
And he should just bring everything, and I'm just going to sit back in my golden throne and watch what he brings to the table. Women should humble themselves and work on their character so that they have something to bring to the relationship as well.
I love it. I fucking love it. This girl, I don't know if y'all can hear my roommate, but he just got home. But like he I think pet his dog, and it sounded like a clap because I was about to clap. But if y'all caught that in the background, then good, because it's like I said, this girl from the beginning I thought was going to give a lot of different answers, but she seems to be very concise, very clear, and understand the dynamic of what's actually going on. So cheers to you. And you're not that you look kind of good, so hey, you know, TikTok's in there, you see the YouTube videos, hit me up.
Who is more shallow, men or women?
Sorry.
I was gonna say men.
Both. We all are. We all are.
Women are more shallow because they want too many things out of this world. It's like you can never please them.
Facts. And I was gonna touch on a video or a quote that I saw, something where it's, if a woman is with me for not only my looks, but my status, my money, what I have going for me, whatever the case may be, and what I can provide for her, and I'm with her for her looks and the sex and whatever, like, who really is more shallow? It's one of those things where a relationship at its core level is based on a certain level of shallowness, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how the world operates. But in this guy's defense, especially in today's world, well, I will say Western society in general, women are a lot more shallow because, like I said, there's a very large group of women that literally will, take me here, take me there, whatever the case may be, and guys just freaking throwing money at them, dates at them, doing all these things for them, and nothing comes out of it. Actually, funny story. So I've been in my new place for about going on 2 months now, and there is a girl that I used to, get coffee with, if you will, for a while, a few years back, and we hadn't talked in I don't know how long, but it's been a minute. And in that time, like recently, we had talked on and off, like never anything came of it, maybe here and there, but whatever the case may be. And for some reason, this was actually my birthday, which was a little over a month ago. I hit her up, and she was here at my new place within a few minutes. Like, I'm talking within like 10 minutes. I'm like, what the hell? And so, mind you, I know where she lives. I know how far that is. I know her situation as far as like, day-to-day life. So I'm like, how the hell was she here that fast? Turns out she was on a date with another dude at a place down the street from my new place, and had that guy, this was their second date, guy bought her a t-shirt, had that guy bring her here. She said as soon as I texted her and she saw that it was my birthday, like as soon as I texted her, she was already whatever. But on top of that, it was my birthday. She said had him bring her here immediately. Like they were almost done with dinner anyway. So she in scrambles, freaking had him pay. They leave, had him bring her here. And I'm sitting here like, bro, that is so fucked up on so many levels. And most men are on the other side. I'm lucky enough to say that I was on this side, and I feel like there's probably been situations where I was on the other side. Do I know? I don't know. But just in general, like, that's happening to so many men out there, and it's just very sad that women are willing to do that because most men are good dudes. But just a little knowledge to drop on you. Be careful.
No matter how much you give, it's like you still got to keep giving. At Tiffany & Co., Fendi, that's why all these stores are here, Louis Vuitton. They can't get enough of these Birkin bags. It's crazy.
Are women more shallow because they want too many things, or are men more shallow because they only want one thing?
Women expect the impossible sometimes, I think.
That's a good point. I don't know.
When it comes to dating, do women care more about what men actually want or what women think men should want?
The first one.
What do men actually want?
I don't know. I wish I did know. I think we're all kind of wondering.
No, I think women care about what they want, like what she wants. When I go on a date, I don't care what he wants. Like, I'm looking if I really like the guy, not if that guy is liking me back.
When we're picking a long-term mate, we're going to be looking for men that want things that we want, meaning long-term relationships, loyalty. They're going to want to put aside selfishness in order to preserve the betterment of the commitment between the two of those people.